Hi, I'm Dave Higgins, and this is Rob Smith, and we're here to talk about the Second Look photographic exhibit at the Chocolate Church. Well, Rob, how do you feel about getting in the show?
I feel real excited. I'm new to the game, and the Jurd show a little while ago was my first really showing, and I'm pretty happy to be here.
Okay. What type of photography do you enjoy doing?
Anything doing with the outdoors. I don't have specific things I like to shoot, but I more or less react to what is there. I enjoy bird photography. I enjoy scenery and different nature shots primarily.
Where do you prefer shooting? Or where do you find interesting
Where do
places?
I think I try to find something interesting anywhere I am, but
Okay.
you know, there's a lot of places I've been and shot in Hawaii and the West, and I'd like to go back now and try it again, more or less. And right now I'm shooting a lot in Maine and Florida, and but sometimes I'll go to a place and think there's not going to be anything there, and there just happens to be something worth shooting. So.
Yeah. That's the exciting thing.
Yeah.
What is your background in photography?
Well, out of high school, I went to art school for a year and decided I wasn't interested in being a commercial artist, which it was really geared towards. So then I went to school for a while as my secondary interest, which was wildlife biology, and eventually went to a Paris School of Art in Connecticut for photography for a year. And again, I didn't want to be a commercial photographer, so I evolved from there and somehow ended up in the construction business soon after that. And that was 40 years ago. So,
unfortunately, we all have to make a living. So you started in the traditional film-based photography. How did you find the transition?
For me, it was a godsend because I did not enjoy the darkroom work. And so as soon as I came up with decent levels of digital cameras, then I made the transition quite quickly. And I think the control is much, much greater now and simpler in many respects. So.
You seem to like to work large. What's the motivation behind that?
Well, I went into a gallery in the Key West, a fellow named Alan Maltz, who was printing on canvas, and that was totally new to me. So I kind of embraced that, and I wanted the work to be more or less a work of art rather than picture after picture, and really something you could hang on the wall in any house anywhere that somebody, or a business, and somebody would be proud to have it there as a work of art rather than a pretty picture. So.
What photographers influenced your growth, you think?
Well, early on, I would have to say Ansel Adams influenced me quite a bit, but my tastes were pretty eclectic, so Dorothea Lange, I thought did some amazing work. I was really amazed by some of the work that these people did there with what today we would call primitive equipment, and carrying a 50-pound pack up mountains to get one shot that might take 15 minutes to get one shot in 15 minutes. Now you can shoot 1,000 shots with a digital camera.
Yeah.
So I admire those people tremendously.